beautiful people. Happy Tuesday to you in this wonderful, glorious weather here in Dallas. If you're in DFW, you know that that is not the truth. It is hot mess express outside. So dancers, if you are here, I hope that you are staying warm, you're staying safe. And if I have any friends that are here that are from alternate cities, I am asking that you all have a better day than we're having, and that you are too having a great and fantastic day. If you all are here, just go ahead, drop down in the comment section. Let me know that you're here so that I can greet you and we can talk about today's topic. And you're like, who's this girl if you've never met me before? My name is Janika Arthur. I'm an entrepreneur, choreographer, and movement strategist. And what that means is that I create a safe place for adults to explore their bodies, challenge themselves physically, and enhance their overall health while learning ballet. It is my absolute joy to help people step outside of their comfort zones or just create a safe place to allow them to live out their dreams and just transform their life all in general. I have Noah here. Hi, LaTanya. How are you all doing today? Do me a favor, hit share for this video, because number one, it's going to keep you accountable, one, and then two, it's going to save it on your timeline so that you'll have easy access to it and that you can always go back. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the art of stretching. And why are we talking about this? We're talking about this because I have the joy to see several students run out from the street and just come into the classroom and start class, right? I see that. I see students outside the classroom and they are bouncing around and not really doing things that would be beneficial for them for class. I also have the opportunity to see you all in our favorite time in the studio when we go into the splits and the push-ups. I see you all not pointing your toes or consistently moving, and that's problematic as well. And then lastly, I see people's Facebook posts and they're talking about how sore they are, how much tension they have, or they're looking for the best stretch to do. And so I wanted to make sure that I provided you all the necessary formula that's going to provide you results. Now, if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and put down in the comments, I'm here for it, just so I know you're here. Okay, so let's talk about it. We're going to talk about the benefits of, I'm looking at notes, y'all. We're going to talk about the benefits of stretching and the proper process for those results. So let's go. What impact would I feel if I stretch? That's the first thing a lot of people want to know. Like, besides it killing me and besides it hurting me, what benefits am I really getting? And the first thing is that it's going to reduce the tension and it's going to reduce your soreness. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's going to increase your energy and it's going to increase, or it's going to calm your mind. You're going to feel more relieved by stretching. The third thing it can do is going to obviously increase your flexibility and your posture is going to improve. And third is going to prevent injury because we're going to get that blood circulating and get into the right areas. Okay, so what's the process? What's the best journey for this? The first thing, dancers, is you have to breathe. Dancers, you have to breathe. And I talk about this time and time again. Breathing involves an inhale and an exhale. Y'all got that inhale down pat, y'all. Y'all got that down pat, but you have to exhale. And as the blood is flowing through your body, the blood needs oxygen to carry those nutrients. So if you're not breathing, you are not helping the situation. So what I'm going to ask you all to do is monitor your breathing before you start stretching. So you're going to take a moment, breathe in and out, I would say 2 counts or 4 counts, exhale 2 or 4 counts. Do that for about a minute so that you can monitor your breathing, and then you can allow the breathing to be conscious. Because usually breathing is subconscious and it's the first thing to go when we start stretching. All of a sudden you all are holding your breath. I want the breathing to be something that you think about consistently, okay? So that's your first step. The second step is that you're going to go through the 30-second rule. Repeat after me. The 30-second rule. Now, Janika, what's the rule? The first thing is from count 0 to count 10, your body is freaking out. Your body's cursing you out, asking you, what are you doing? Who, you want me to do a split? Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, sir. I'm not about to do that, right? We all get into that position and it is like excruciating. But that is count 0 through 10 because your body's trying to figure out what you're doing and it's like freaking out, okay? Count 10 to count 20. If you do not move from your position and you're breathing, because we've done step 1, your body starts to recognize what you're doing and it decides to calm down. It stops freaking out, right? It's not like stressed anymore. It starts to kind of relax. That happens from count 10 to count 20. Now, the bad news is that if you move, if you start bouncing, if you adjust your foot, move your hip, look at somebody across the room, if that happens, you go back to count 0. Did you hear what I said? You could be in a stretch for 15, 20 seconds and not have accomplished anything but pain because you have not allowed your body to go through the process. From count 20 to count 30, your body's like, oh, you're trying to stretch. You're trying to do a split here. You're trying to get some benefits here. Okay. So from it being intense to then starting to relax is going to go and it's going to function and properly receive the benefits at that time. And that's from 20 to 30. However, if you move from that 20 to 0, again, you're not receiving any benefit. So when we say step 2, that you want to go through the journey of the 30-second rule, all stretches should be at least 30 seconds. If you are doing a stretch for 10 seconds in one area or 20 seconds from one area, nothing's going to happen. Let's think about a rubber band. I wish I had a rubber band here, but think about a rubber band. If we were like pulling the rubber band and just doing this, and that's like someone bouncing or someone moving, and we let it go, the rubber band doesn't move. It keeps its same shape. But if we pull the rubber band and we hold it for a while, the tension on the rubber band is going to let go some, and we'll be able to pull it even more. And that is what we're attempting to do when we're stretching. If you hear what I'm saying and you get what I'm saying, I need you to go ahead and put, yep, makes perfect sense. Hi, Rosario, nice to see you. And Michelle, you're here too. You motivated me to stretch today. Hello, let's go. That brings me to my third point, y'all. The third point or the third step for the art of stretching is to be consistent. I'm going to say that one again. Be consistent. I wrote down a quote that I thought was fantastic for it. It says, this was from the cute Dwayne Johnson. Listen, it says, success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. Listen, consistency. So what I'm asking you all to do is I want you to at least attempt this week to try to stretch 3 times a week. I know it's probably a huge jump from someone that hasn't stretched at all this week, but something is better than nothing. I just want you to push towards 3 times, okay? And then once we get to 3 times, then maybe the next week we could shoot for 4, and then from 4 to 5, and we can get through a 7-day routine of stretching, because again, it's going to help you get through the process of all of the things. Reduce your tension, reduce your soreness, help with your flexibility, help with calming your mind and your anxiousness. All of those things is going to assist with, and y'all, you get better flexibility. You're going to have great grand jetés, darling, right? That's what we want to do for you. And with that in mind, because I always like to bring things that we learn inside the classroom into regular life. I always talk about that. Usually everything is not peaches and cream in our life, and we have to struggle, and we have to push for something. We have to try to do things that takes us out of our comfort zone. And when you're going through that process, I just want you all to think about the art of aid. First, before you start freaking out, I need you to start breathing. Assess the situation. Then the 30-second rule, we're just going to apply it to life. It might not be 30 seconds, it might be a few days, but know that you're going to go through that freak out stage, right? After the freak out stage, you're going to know that your body and your mentality, your emotions, they're going to start adapting. And then 3, you're going to really stretch yourself, and then you're going to meet yourself on the other side, which is going to be greatness. I need you all to think about that thing when it comes to normal situations in your lives. It is a process. It is a journey. It does not happen overnight. But if you go into it knowing that if I continue to be consistent, there is going to be benefits on the other side. Does that make sense, my friends? I need to know. I want to make that my goal, daily stretches. Yes, ma'am. Make it a goal. And when you make it a goal, make sure you write that goal down and you look at it from time to time to remind you, just in case you slip off. And when you write down something and you put a date on it, it makes it concrete. That's just my opinion here, but it's a good one, right? If you're thinking, you're like, Janika, look, I get you want me to stretch. I just don't know what stretches to do. If you go over to janikaarthur.com and you go under the resources section, I have created a warm-up instructional video that's going to provide the stretches for a full body workout, okay? And you can do this before class, after class, and at home on your own leisure to make sure that you have the things that you need to do. Because it is a full body sequence of movement, I would advise you to take each one of those movements and do that 30-second rule, and I promise you, you'll see benefits. Okay? That's what I had to give today. The art of 8. Again, want to go step by step, breathe, go through the rule, the 30-second rule, and then 3rd, be consistent. Dancers, I hope this helps you. I hope that you acknowledge that these are things that you need to consider before you're having class, even after class. Some of you all are like getting your bags, getting your water, and running out of the studio. But if you take just 2 minutes after class, you will be less sore the next day. Just the thing. That's all I'm saying about it. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I didn't want to take too much of your time, but again, come visit me at janikaarthur.com if you're looking for more information, if you're looking for more instructional videos, and then if you just want to find out more about me. Again, janikaarthur.com, and I will see you beautiful people in class this week. Mwah! Have a great day.